Yo, what's good? It's Check here. So yeah, so I got a couple of battle cube battles. So I won like 3 battles, and I was feeling myself. I was like, you know what? I'm about to record this, and then I recorded it. I was talking the whole time, and I was feeling good too. And I screwed up the audio again. So here we are now, and I'm recording the audio post thing. And yeah, so I didn't get this guy's full team. I was busy trying to start this video, and I clicked the battle too fast, and I didn't see the Skarmory. So he had like Shuckle, Explode, bunch of BS. So like, I taunt the Shuckle turn 1, get up my rocks, same old, same old. I'm trying to remember his whole team now. He had like Lax, I think he had Nazu, Togekiss. Oh yeah, he had Scarf Togekiss. They brought in right here, yeah. So I get up my rocks, and I basically decide that I'm gonna go ahead and click Flare Blitz on this. If he's Scarf, will probably flinch me, and I won't be able to attack him anyway, and that means I can go hard Magnezone. If I outspeed him, then I know he's not Scarf. I'll get up Flare Blitz damage, which will probably do a lot. I can go Magnezone, scare him out, thinking I'm Scarf, and just set up a sub and go to work. Because this team is the same as I think the last team I used, but I got like Hydreigon in place of Lucario and Zone in place of Magneton. So I find out he's Scarf, so I go Magnezone. I take like 15%, which I feel like is a lot. But I figure he's going to switch out here, so I go ahead and set up a sub. Just so I can start getting off free attacks. So he goes Shuckle. And this was kind of a bad play. I should have just clicked Discharge, I think. But instead, oh yeah, I got Quick Claw on this thing too. If I clicked Discharge instead though, I would have gotten off the damage on Shuckle to kill it and prevent rocks. Because the thing is he has a Snorlax in the back anyway, so that means he can pretty much switch in his Snorlax for free and not worry about this thing. The only fear he would have to have with Snorlax is if I was Charge Beam, which I'm not, HP Fire. And so I just start firing off discharges here, trying to fish for Paras, hoping I get it. Yeah, he said I got lucky after the battle, and I'm not sure why, so maybe I'll see it in this video. Because I didn't remember getting lucky, so like I said, I just keep firing off discharges. And this is where it would be really nice if I had leftovers in my Magnezone. Fortunately, your boy is broke and has never had leftovers in like 4 years of playing this damn game. But hey, we stay broke out here. Gotta stay true, you feel? So I go Tentacruel, figuring I can take the hits. Of course, I get parried instantly, but it's not a big deal because I outspeed Snorlax anyway. I go ahead and Acid Spray, just so I know that my Hydreigon and Magnezone can still beat this thing, or at least significantly damage it. And because he's got an Exploud, Azumarill, and a bunch of stuff that, would take damage, I go ahead and set up a T-Spike. So, it was very nice that I still outsped him. So, I have -2 Speed Def on Snorlax, so I debate over going Hydreigon or Magnezone, but I think I decided that I don't kill it with either of them regardless, because I went ahead and calced. I think Hydreigon had a roll with Draco Meteor, but it really wasn't worth risking it dying or getting paralyzed. So instead I go Magnezone, because again I didn't see he had a Skarmory at Team Preview, because I missed the last Mon, so I didn't know I could bring in Magnezone and Skarmory later. So I go ahead and go Mag, I go ahead and discharge as well, fishing for the para like I said. And I do get it, but it doesn't really matter. I just discharge again and he dies. He doesn't kill me with Body Slam, my Quick Claw activates, but again, that doesn't matter. And I believe he goes Azu here. Oh, and I also forgot that I saved my Infernape. I played really bad this game. I forgot that I still have my Infernape. So, I think my best play here probably would have been going into Infernape and stacking that thing off and saving my Magnezone. Just because there's a chance I maybe outsped his Exploud or something, whereas Infernape dies to rocks no matter what because my Tentacruel is dead. So he Aqua Jets my Magnezone, which is fine because I didn't really need Magnezone anyway. It was still KO'd by Togekiss. It was not a big deal. So I see it's not Shell Bell or leftovers, so I go into my own Azu, assuming he's banded. As now I find out he has a Skarmory, and so I take a lot of damage from Rocky Helmet, which I really don't like. But it's not a big deal, because I doubt he has anything to hurt me. So I go ahead and knock off here. and get rid of his Rocky helmet, because after this, so I decided to make, it was probably a bad play, but like ended up working. I'm like, this man's not gonna attack me. He's not gonna whirl. He's not gonna do anything. He's gonna like set up another spike or do some stupid shit. So I was like, I'm clicking belly drum, and I clicked the belly drum, and now I can just Aqua Jet and something dies. Now I wasn't trying to sweep the whole game with this thing. I knew it probably was outsped by his Azumarill. I have 0 speed on mine, so he goes out into his Azu. But again, I have no switches to this thing. Like I'm never switching out on this. Maybe well, no, I think I died to hazards at this point. So I think he had rocks up and a spike. So yeah, I think going Infernape would be a bad play because I would lose 2 sacks. So I go ahead and stay in here, just see if I maybe outspeed him, which I don't, but I'm not surprised by that. So this was maybe the lucky play, I guess. I decided to go Dragonite here because I realized that it's my only way to kill this thing. But even then, it's a roll to kill it. But it's still not a big deal though, because I'm pretty positive he's locked into Aqua Jet, which wouldn't kill my Dragonite regardless of multi-scale or anything. So I go ahead and Extreme Speed. But I guess it is important that I get that kill, which again was a roll. But assuming he wasn't perfect bulk, which I doubt, is more in my favor. And so right here is when I definitely should have sacked my Infernape, I think. But I decided not to, because all he has left at this point is Exploud and Togekiss, which Togekiss will take rocks, but it won't take any damage from poison. And so I consider switching out here into my Hydreigon. But I realized that my only chance to win might be to flinch in the end. So I stay in, take the Boom Burst, and because I didn't take that Aqua Jet damage, I'm able to live the Boom Burst to a KO him. Which, like I said, so if I went Infernape, he would have taken 12%, and I think that probably would have been a roll to kill him still, but would have been a much better situation for me. So now he goes Togekiss, and I can really quick Extreme Speed. He goes down to 18%, and then I go into Hydreigon, and again, if he is perfect bulk, this is a roll to kill, but the odds that he was perfect bulk on his Scarf Togekiss was very, very low. And so that's why I spent my time here at Calkeen, to see if it would be better for me to click Fire Blast over Dark Pulse. But the odds of me missing Fire Blast were much greater than my odds of missing Dark Pulse. Now looking back, since I still have my Infernape, I think the best play probably would have been to U-turn out into Infernape, let Infernape die, and then click Dark Pulse, because that would have guaranteed the kill. Like I said, I played very poorly this game. I should have clicked U-turn there. And just brought my Hydreigon right back in to click Dark Pulse. Yeah, so I mean, like, outside of possible rolls, which I think most of were in my favor, I don't think I really got lucky. So this is the only other game I play. Okay, we get Xyz with Stall. Yes, we got Quag, Zap, Chansey, Skarm, Slowbro, Tangrowth. I look at his team and I realize that my Dragonite just runs through it. And you'll see more and more as the game goes on why. And so he leads Tangrowth. I figure he might sleep powder me or something, which wouldn't be a big deal on my Infernape. I'd rather have this as sleep fodder than anything else on my team. But no, he just cooks Knock Off, which is fine. I get up rocks. I think I decided to Flare Blitz here. Yes, he switches out to Slowbro. And Slowbro takes like 2%. Yeah, they're 17 or whatever. I take Recoil. I doubt he's going to Calm Mind or do anything weird. So I'll have to Close Combat here. I think it does slightly more because of Iron Fist. But I might be wrong on that. It might be the same. Close Combat get Iron Fist boost? I have no idea. But yeah, I've got Close Combat here just in case he maybe switches out to predicting something. If he went to like his Chansey, predicting my Magnuson, which would be a terrible play for playing Stall. Like that's not how you should play Stall. That would be an awful play. So I have to go my Hydreigon here, as I believe I click U-turn. And I think he actually stayed in, which I think was kind of dumb. Oh no, he did switch. Yeah, so he does go Chansey. So I call that play click U-turn because there's no reason not to go Chansey, unless you like fear like Life Orb superpower, which I don't think anybody runs in BPO. But so yeah, I realized I can just bring my Dragonite in and click Outrage or Banded Outrage at that. Because even Skarmory, like after rocks, the thing's like 2 KO or close to it. Maybe roll 2 KO. So you have to go Quag. I do like 70% to it. So this thing's not appreciating it. And this is also an issue for my team. Because like if I get Quag gone, Belly Jump Azu can pretty much just sweep. As Skarmory takes this better than I would like, and I unfortunately get stuck in the 3rd turn, so I'm going to take another turn of Rocky Helmet damage as he can just roost and get back up to close to full. That aside, this is fine. And I think about going Magnezone. Actually, I think I do end up going Magnezone. I really didn't want to because I didn't want him going out into Chansey and just like taking this hit no problem, because that would have been really annoying. But instead he goes Quag, and I decided to click Flash Cannon here, which was a bad play because I thought it killed and it did not. I think he lived on like 4%. Like I was really confident when I clicked it too. What up? Oh man, I can't talk. I need some water. But no, he lived on 4 and he recovered. Luckily, he didn't click Earthquake. So I was like, that's fine. If he clicks an Earthquake or Scald or something, my Dragon takes both. It's not a big deal if I get burned. So go out into that. And I know it 2 KOs Quagsire with Dark Pulse, or there's a roll to 2 KO with Dark Pulse. And if I get a flinch, it's like guaranteed, pretty much, you know. But yeah, so I click that. See, switches out into Chansey. But you know, I'm keeping his Chansey low. And at this point, I know he's forced to heal. Like, you never don't heal your Chansey here. So I take this opportunity, I believe, to go back out into my Dragonite. Right? Yeah, so I go Dragonite. Because like I said, you never don't heal there with a Chansey. So once again, because I know his Skarmory is at like 80%, that means that after rocks, it's a pretty solid 2 KO. I see he has to go Slowbro. I think he switches this thing out to get some regen. Yeah, like I said, he was at 70, so I can click Outrage, and it's a guaranteed 2 KO every time. And nothing else on this team wants to take the second hit. Now, unfortunately, because of Rocky Helmet, my Dragonite's all the way down at 33. Which means that like it's imperative that I keep rocks off the field, because Dragonite is still like my way to kill everything on his team. But because like he has Chansey, which like Azu can kill, but it's kind of a pain in the ass when he has stuff like Tangrowth come in on Azu, which I find out really isn't as big of a deal here in a minute. So he clicks Knockoff, gets a crit, gets around my Quick Claw, which is fine, and I click a Flash Cannon here. And it does, oh my god, I can't talk. It does like 30%, not even. I was like, god damn, he looked Earthquake. I was like, this thing's Assault Vest for sure, which means that Dragonite does 12 million% to it. So, because I calced it real quick just to like be sure this thing was AV and not just some like special defensive sleep power, you know, some bullshit. Oh my god. Because I didn't want him to be Rocky Helmet either. So I go Dragonite, and I'm like, I click Outrage for the 3rd time, and just claim more kills. And so, as one could expect, I claim more kills. He's just thinking about what he can switch into, which is absolutely nothing. Because this whole team just dies to Banded Outrage. Tangrowth goes down. That thing dropped. I'm pretty sure I Oko that thing with Outrage. Like, he has to go Quag, which I decide is fine. I do a lot of damage. I'm pretty positive he doesn't have Ice Beam or anything. He recovers and I get confused. And I could stay in here and try to risk the confusion, but that would be an awful play. I have no reason to. I know I'll have more chances to get this thing back in later. It'd be dumb to risk it here and let it die. So I switch out into Hydreigon because I don't mind this thing getting toxic. I don't mind a Scald or anything. And I know that, again, I can do a lot of damage to it. And I think about U-turning here, but I decide it's really not worth it. His only switch in is Chansey. If he does go Chansey, I can just go out into my Tentacruel, which is... Oh wait, no, I do click U-turn. Yeah, this is the one I screwed up. I think I should have clicked Dark Pulse there. But I end up U-turning out into Tentacruel on the Toxic, as I believe I set up a T-Spike here. Yeah, because I kind of got tired of him setting up a bunch, I think. Did I double? Okay, never mind. I take that back. I'm getting my plays mixed up. Yes, I double out to Hydreigon. I find out he's cursed. So now he's like Cursed, Toxic, Earthquake. I don't know that fourth move. He never quick Scald. Yeah, so this time he goes out to Chansey on Hydreigon. I just make sure both my mons are dead, because like, I had to make sure. And I Dark Pulse on that, so that means like I can just go out into Tentacruel again. Nothing's stopping me. If he decides to set up rocks, I can U-turn them away, you know, freely. And I can also get up a T-Spike to, you know, stop him from switching around, just, you know, however he wants. So he starts Seismic Tossing me, and again, I don't need Tentacruel. The only thing I need Tentacruel for is to Rapid Spin away rocks, which is, he only has Chansey to set rocks. And I have 40 Rapid Spins, so he's never keeping rocks up. Outspeed him, unless he clicked T-Wave. T-Wave would have been the only way he got up rocks. And even then, it wasn't guaranteed. So yeah, so he sets up rocks, I just Rapid Spin again. And I go for Acid Spray, because again, if he sets up rocks again, I outspeed and click Rapid Spin. So Tentacruel goes down, and I click. You guys saw how fast I clicked Dragonite. You saw how fast I clicked all of those moves. I knew this thing just went in. I clicked so fast. I did not hesitate. There was zero hesitation. Man. So, yes, as you can guess, Banded Dragonite just kills Chansey. And I think that was a poor play. That's a poor decision. Because now he has zero answers to Hydreigon. Well, I take that back. He has Zapdos, which he never brought in the Defog, which I didn't understand. The whole game I was wondering why he didn't bring Zapdos into Defog. I don't know if he just like forgot about it or what, but yeah, so I'm stuck in Outrage here, so I think he opts to recover, or maybe he kills me. Yeah, he does recover. And once again, Zapdos can still beat me, and I think he was banking on that. So I go out into Hydreigon, as I believe he Toxics me. Yeah. So I realized that unless this Zapdos is like max Spadef, I get a kill with Draco here. And so he switches out into Zapdos, takes rocks damage, and I find out he is max Spadef, as I only do about half. And after Leftovers recovery, there's zero chance for Draco to kill here unless I crit. So I opt to switch out into Azumarill. And this is where I gotta get some plays right. Because like I said, I can still lose. E-Speed from Dragonite does like just under 50%. And so, like E-Speed from Dragonite into Hydreigon's Draco Meteor has a very, very low chance to kill after Leftovers recovery. So I'll go Azu. I messed up this first turn was a bad play on my part. I click Aqua Jet, thinking like I just need to get off damage. I should have always clicked Knockoff there. This charge was never going to kill me unless he crit. But if he crit, I think I just lost anyway. I take that back. Actually, if he killed my Azu, I can just go out to Dragonite and click Outrage. But yeah, I guess I should have realized that. I guess there was very low chance I lost this, assuming my Dragonite outsped Zapdos, which judging by the Draco Meteor damage, it did. So I call this Roost on this play and click play rough because I realized that, yeah, I think I realized I could just go Dragonite if he opted to attack and kill me. So he's at 42. I click play rough there. And again, I realized that if I click knockoff, or well, he pretty much has to recover. Like, that's what I realized. And his leftovers recovery is really annoying and limits my ability to 2 KO him with Dragonite plus Hydreigon. So I just get rid of him. And I realize no matter what now, he's at 50% after 2 Aqua Jets. If he recovers up to full, I click Aqua Jet and he's at 75. And I click it again, he's at half. So this man just quits the game and we get the win. We overcame stall. We fought against adversity, and that was it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Ciao.